Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing Renfield, a film only worth watching for Nicolas Cage. I was really quite let down by this film. I've read lots of mixed reviews for it, but I think it is just outwardly bad. It's a film that doesn't really know what it wants to be and decides to focus on all the wrong elements rather than honing in on what works about the film. Nick Cage's Dracula is great. He's criminally underused, but whenever he's on screen, he does a great job at selling his eccentricity and his quirkiness, and it naturally just makes him a very watchable screen presence. And had the film kind of stuck to its premise and been a more kind of rom-com drama based around Renfield and Dracula's relationship, I think this film would have landed so much more. But for some absurd reason, the film then wants to be an action-packed mob movie, and that is essentially when this film falls to pieces. It tries to introduce a much larger plot with this kind of gangster criminal underworld that is just so bland and uninteresting. The gory action really isn't enough to kind of set it apart or make it memorable in any way. And I also just don't think the script is that funny. I think Nicholas Hoult, Nick Cage and Awkwafina do a great job at kind of plucking comedy from a very unfunny script. I think this film needed to lean into its campiness to be more fun and just have a lot more fun with its own concept, because Renfield really misses the mark. Literally the best scene in the film is a scene where Dracula goes to Renfield's house to kind of expose him for neglecting his duties as his carer, essentially. And Nicholas Hoult and Nick Cage just have a good back and forth, and that's all the film needed to be. And if they dialed back and stripped back everything to just keeping it about that dynamic, this film could have worked so well. But the basic plot of the film is kind of muddled between several different tones and several different focuses that never really gel. And the result is essentially something that I wouldn't say is worth your time. So do drop a comment below, guys, if you've seen it. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. That's always a huge help for me. And in the meantime, we'll see you for the next vid.